Welcome back. Okay, crash course for um, loved ones. I haven't forgotten about you. Now, I can't say from a kind of inside perspective of what it's like to see your son, daughter, or or anybody you love, friend, whatever, mum, dad, auntie, uncle, grandma, whatever, grandson, granddaughter, the list goes on. Anyone you care about going through something, I can't imagine what it's like, and I know with my addiction and mental health problems, my friends and family, I know my family in particular, have been through a hell of a lot. They've sat on my bedside when I've been in the ICU unit in comas, in induced comas from overdoses, attempts on my life. My 7 acute admissions to hospital, they were visiting me, they were there. On the outside in the community, they've always been there. And I always have to remember and pinch myself and remember, come on, John, you've got to look at it from their perspective sometimes, and especially with the addiction one and the gambling. I am reflecting a lot more on that one, and I am seeing it for what it is. When I am gambling, and it's quite selfish. The mental health stuff, it's a bit more delicate because they know I can't help what's happened, or what I'm going through. They know that deep down, and they know that I'm not doing anything to intentionally upset them. If they were upset, if someone they loved nearly lost his life or was self-harming, then there'd be something quite wrong, wouldn't there? But I want you guys to know, you're not forgotten. There'll be plenty more Johns like me about who do remember you, and do really empathise with you to the best that we can. And it's only through hearing accounts from my family of what they've been through when I've been in situations, or how certain things have made them feel, as it opened my eyes to what they have to go through, and it's important because it's changing my perspective on things quite a lot, and which is a good thing. But just as much as there is for support for us, there also is for you guys. There's support groups. I don't know where you're located. So I don't know where you would find one, but I'm sure if you did a bit of research, you would find one quite easily. And at least there you'll be able to meet like-minded people who are going through the same thing, and I can imagine the feeling is helplessness. You don't know what to do. You really want to help that person you love, but you just don't know what to do. You don't know what to say. You don't know what to do. You're scared. You're just terrified, and like I said, this is all from hearing from my family, how they felt, and I can get it. I know where they're coming from. So you guys, please don't ever feel like you're alone. There's support out there for you. There really is. It's just about asking for it. Counselling, if you need a bit of counselling to help you through the difficult times when your loved one is going through difficult times, then you go and see a counsellor. I know traditionally men don't like to do things like that, but we're in 2021 now, and as men we have just as much right. So don't feel ashamed. As a man, if you're struggling to go and speak to somebody about it, that's the last thing that I think the person you're worrying about want you to go through. They won't want you to suffer in silence, just like you don't want them to suffer in silence. It's kind of like a mirror thing, really, when you think about it. And I know in particular that it's like, I don't know how to explain it. Whatever was in my head at that moment in time, it's just gone. It might pop back in my head, but I don't know what I was going to say then. It can't have been that important. But talking of the word important, I will reiterate again. And to recap, you are just as important. You need the support. Your mental health and your coping and how you're coping is just as important as that loved one that's going through something really heartbreaking. So for yourself, please look after yourself, and if you need help, seek it. If you don't feel comfortable seeking it, then I suppose speaking to a mate about it, close mate, would be probably your next best option. From my perspective, what I'd suggest. But apart from that, I'm not a therapist. But again, flick back through my older videos and there'll be a lot more longer content on all this sort of stuff. Again, thank you for watching, and roll over for the next one. See you in a bit.